I know I've talked about being on the couch. Maybe I haven't explained why we're on the couch. After I gave birth, we came back and I had a C-section. So when I had the C-section, they told me to stay on whatever floor I'm on for an hour after going up and down stairs. So I had to walk upstairs, up my porch stairs, to the first floor of my house. And the reason why they tell you to stay on the floor for a minimum of an hour before going to another floor is to prevent blood clots. We only have one bathroom in our house, and it is on the first floor of our house. So our bedroom is on the second floor, but the living room is on the first floor. So when I came back home after I was readmitted because I experienced postpartum preeclampsia with Henry, we stayed in the living room on the couch, and I do co-sleep with all of my children. I have been very open about that from the very beginning of me posting and talking about co-sleeping. With it being summer now, we do not have central air. We only have one air conditioner unit in our dining room window, and it cools the entire first level of our house. So we will be going back upstairs in fall, and it'll be a readjustment when that happens. With Henry going through the sleep regression and being awake at 2 in the morning, he does not wake the other two children up. The other two kids actually sleep through him, and it took a while for my oldest to get used to the baby making noises because he would cry in the middle of the night. You know, babies, when they're first born, they cry, and when they're hungry or what. And him crying woke her up for like the first 2 weeks. So it was an adjustment period for her. I feel so bad for her. But my son didn't wake up. He doesn't. Harold, my first son, does not wake up when the baby cries or is being noisy. My husband will not wake up immediately. It takes like a good 5 minutes of the baby crying, which rarely happens, for him to get up or to be woken up by the baby. My husband is a very heavy sleeper. He's always been a heavy sleeper. Whereas me, I'm a light sleeper. I have always been a light sleeper. Literally throughout childhood into adulthood. Don't know what it is, but I wake up at the sound of anything happening. There are very few times where I do not wake up, and that's where I am like completely exhausted. You know, they say like mothers are never really fully asleep, and I truly believe that. I really don't feel like I ever fully sleep. The only time that I know I can sleep in or like go into a deep sleep is when I know my husband's awake. And that doesn't happen very often where he's awake before me, especially with his new shift. I hope this answered questions.